Hello guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2015. Mind your ears, I'm going to check that my mic is truly working. Yes, it is. Right, so I've been having some deadly problems with my mics over here on Podkerpacie. Postmap. Weird name, I don't. I've been having problems with my mic, and Matt? Oh, sugar. I checked it 2 seconds ago. I think it's Matt Quigley. Commented below, why is there no commentary? I'm very sorry. It just didn't work. It really didn't work. I'm very sorry. I thought there was commentary. I had my mic on. My mic was not turned off or anything. It just didn't pick up because the cable is frayed or whatever. It's damaged. Where it connects in, the jack going into the actual headset is it got twisted because I've said it before. My cable from my headset, it tends to twist for some reason. I don't twist it. I literally take it off my head and put it up on the shifter, and I put it back on. I put it on the exact same way that I took it off, in reverse, like. So it does. I don't twist it there. I don't know why it twists. It just drives me around the bend. So anyway, another thing that drove me around the bend, the harvesting this field, because we did a lap of it and we kind of had to do it like that anyway with with a harvester that I bought. Harvesters, this fellow. The harvester worked fine. The harvester worked perfectly. I've been happy to use that harvester. But the header for it, if we go into headers, and we'll go back here. When I try to buy this particular unit, which I'm not going to, it crashes the entire game. Everything just freezes solid, and it's like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. So I downloaded like 3 different ones last time before I recorded this. I just couldn't get anything to work, so then I decided I would use this, which is off of a different harvester which I already have, but it's like 100 grand, and I don't want to buy it because it's too big for this sort of map. I wanted to go kind of old style as possible, and it wouldn't work without a combine, so rest in peace for that idea. So I got a new one, so it's running this header, so I own one of them, and this is it. It's a Don 680, and this happens to be a Don 680M. So they're actually, this is the other harvester which I was doing the header off of last time. So they're actually really closely related, apparently. Anyway, so that's the harvester I'm running. Where's it gone? So it's actually cheaper, 22,890 versus 26,000. So it's actually cheaper. We did lose a bit of money, and we lost 610 euros, but that's as close as I could get it by my method of. Is that in the logs? Yeah, it is. You can see the new vehicle costs there. Yeah, that's how I run things. I'm too lazy to go into the scripting and work it that way. I could do it, but too lazy. So we're now going to get this fellow, which works pretty damn good, I would say. Not 100%. The noise scripting in it is a little bit janky. You can hear it's rattling there, but that's okay. There can be things that sound like that. In fact, we have a quad that sounds like that because there's a guard over the exhaust that's loose, and it just rattles sometimes. In doing so, I bought a loader, and I accidentally bought a stole loader, and it sells the oldest piece of equipment when you go to sell. So that loader magically popped there. That I don't even know if that's the reset point or not. So moving on. So we're gonna go around this corner, and we're gonna pray, and we're going to absolutely hightail it to the field. Need to get a sign. And of course, this thing isn't very fast. What can you do? And the camera angle when you come out of cab is really low, and when you tab into it, you tab into the cab. I don't like that. I would rather go into the cab, because when I tab something, I want to see where the hell I am and what is the problem, if there's a problem. So looking around it, it's got a spinny thing there, which the actual bigger one has as well. So that's kind of nice, and yeah, it's a harvester. It actually does harvest for a change, properly too, with auto combine. And inside the cab, if I hit the in button off of memory, it does that. And if I hit the in button off of memory, it opens the door. So we can hop out and in and out. I'm not going to be using that function though, because I'm too lazy. I do like the steering wheel, because having the steering wheel like that all the time, no. I open the door again and then to pull down the steering wheel. So I'm going to just leave the steering wheel like that and hope it stays. Because I'm too lazy to change it back and forth. When I get out of a tractor, or out of the tractor, I don't even change it in the tractor that I drive usually. I just like, yep, drop it all the way down and just get into comfort position and just kind of like grind, somehow pull myself out of the seat. It doesn't be on top of you, but it's slightly awkward to get out sometimes. At the end of the day, I might put it up, but yeah. So we're going to field something or other. Field, I was about to say 78, but no. Field 81. Yeah, 81. So 81, and we are going silage all the way. I wanted to record this very first time because I got sorted. Excuse me, I'm going to have to cough. Right. So, we're going to go outside and we're actually going to give a look at the BGA. I've seen in one picture of it and it looked amazing. I haven't driven up there yet. Hopefully we don't have too many problems. And this thing is really slow. While I was testing this actually, I just drove it down to this field. I probably should have saved it. Actually I couldn't have saved it because money was crazy. I drove it down the field and I told it to go. But the trailer was actually on the harvester from last episode, and I was like, okay, this is new, it'll go fast enough. And I was like, what if I started harvesting with both of them? And that thing just filled the trailer. That'd be great. So I just slowly drove in slowly. It kind of worked. If you had a wider header, it would probably work pretty good. So you could have, like, you know, well, when you have too small, where's the gap? I'm after missing the gap. I'm after missing the gap massively. Swing. So you could have like two combines, or two forage harvesters going at once, and this road is really rough. It feels like I should be holding on for dear life and going like this. And I missed the gap again. But yeah, it kind of worked, but it wouldn't make any sense unless you had a enormous trailer altogether. If you had any size of forage harvester at all, which we don't. I don't consider this a size. Well, I consider it a size, but a really small size. So I'm just kind of maneuvering stuff about. I'm trying to get my phone somewhere I can see it. It's charging at the moment, so there's a cable and it's annoying and I don't have room. Okay, so we want auto combine. We want to go around this way. We don't know what reverse does exactly. I honestly don't know what it does exactly. It still reverses one way or another, I think. And we want to hire him. And he automatically pipes out. The header drop movement is very little. We have no tractor on the trailer because the harvester was on the trailer last time we saved the game and I got rid of it. So please hold whilst I tractor. Hold on, harvester. Hold on to your horses. Hold on to your ponies. Harvest like the wind. So I'm not even going to bother with courseplay. It's just unnecessary. So another point that I really need to get to as early in the video as possible is FS17 is coming out in 11 days from now when I record this. I'm going to repeat this in my Chillington? No, not Chillington. Naiswell Extended Let's Play. But it's coming out Friday, which will probably be today. Yeah, so there's 3 videos out today, hopefully. But there's 11 days left. I got to grind the flipping videos if we want to have anything done on this farm. I mean, look at this farm. And once FS17 comes out, no one will give a rat's backside about FS. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? About this game. Oh, that's a bad one. Okay, will you reverse? Oh dear. Okay, so stop worker. Hit the disc. Detach the disc. Reverse. Ooh, it's really stuck. Ooh, that might have done it. I don't got no power. Oh, wait, hold steady, hold steady, hold steady. Oh dear, if we go in we might come out. This thing should be 4-wheel drive. I can't put on, I can't, on it, let me just, yeah, I can't put on 4-wheel drive and diff lock. So this thing is effectively like 1-wheel drive. Or I don't know what drives it. I don't know what the hell is driving this thing at all. So this will be interesting. Hard worker again. Put this into forward. And just flatten anything I see because I couldn't care less and I don't really want them to spot it and have confusion. So we're 73% full. I don't know how big the pits are at the BJ either. Yeah. So Neswell Extended is coming out this today as well. Before or after this, I don't know. Probably after. And stay tuned for that because that'll be it. That's an amazing map, and I think it might be even better than this. I haven't been on it at all. I just know it's out. Funny fact: that map came out the day, like 2 hours after I released the first video on Podkerpacie. I was like, "Oh man, you've got to be freaking kidding me! I've been waiting for this map for a month, 6 weeks," and I said, "The hell with it! I'm gonna make a video on some other map." It comes out that very day that I released that video. I was laughing so hard on the inside, and I was like frowning so hard on the outside. I was like, "Oh man, how? If you want something to come out, forget about it, buy something else, and it'll come out immediately." That's how things work, always and ever. Sadly. Well, if you have a load of money, it don't really matter. You can just like buy a Bugatti Veyron, and then next day the Super Sport will definitely come out. He's going to do a funny turning circle. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I'm going to pretend I didn't go through the hedge there, and I won't go through it again because I shouldn't be going through the hedge. Come on. Oh no, I'm in front of him and he's confused. Oh no, he just can't take the turn. He just can't take the turn. That's okay. He'll make it this time. He'll make it this time. It is like more than 90 degrees actually, to be fair to him. And that thing doesn't have the best lock on it. And it kind of it kind of fits in really well on this map, I think, as well. It's kind of, it's old, but it's not like, what the hell is that? What part of the Stone Age you pull that out from? That's what I like about it. I like it a lot. But sadly, it'll be around for about 11 days. And then FS17 will come out, and I will literally uninstall FS15 from my computer. I still have FS13 installed because that's never leaving my computer ever again. Never. That was such an amazing game, all things considered. If it had FS15's engine, or some parts of its engine at least, I think FS15 would be a flop. That's all it's short, is just a better engine for the tractors to run on, and even the bales. I think the bales were nearly better. Like, there isn't much between them. So, like, what can you do? Checking my mic. I'm sweating over this mic because if the audio doesn't come out anymore, I'm just gonna I'm going to have to buy a new headset now, and I don't have the money because I'm just after buying a new flipping computer for a lot of money. But okay. So yeah, that's about it. And I know the headset I actually want to got. I want to got. I know the headset I want to get. Let's see, how do we get to there? Okay, we go some way this way. I'm gonna be sad now that I have to stop playing this map, because there's no way in hell, not even if I binged it, I could get all of everything I want to get done on this map in 11 days. Well, 2 maps actually. Like, yeah. Okay, it sounds like there's a wolf outside for some reason, and there's no wolves around here. They don't exist here. Okay, never mind. It's gone now. Crisis over. Like, I was going to have so much fun on this map, and I was going to have so much more fun on Nasal Extended, I think. It looked really good, and now 17's coming out. Like, even a week more would have been great on both of them. Whoa! Okay, no, we'll try this gap. Try not to flatten anything. 10 kilometers. Puh. Okay, this isn't this. I don't remember it being like this, but that don't matter as long as those bumps aren't actually bumps. Okay, I thought it was different, but apparently not. But that don't matter. It's still grand. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so these things look flipping big. 1%. We'll get 2%. 2%. So they're actually not that big at all. They're just like massive in actual size, but not in capacity. So yeah, there's no worry about over silaging, I'd say. How many things are here? 1 second. Is there 2 or 3 of them? There's only 2 pits here, so you can't just like the pits are small. They don't hold that much. So we got 2% out of this trailer, and you don't usually get 2% out of this trailer. Where does that go? That goes, I don't know where. Oh, it goes to the back of that. Okay, I understand now. Oh man, someone better port over Podkerpacie, the maker of this map. Or some, no, I'd rather make it to port over, because they usually do a better job. No offense to anyone who ports maps. Like fairly lively. I would love to have this map straight away in 17, especially with weeding and stuff. Like, it would just be such a nice map. I'm gonna break my steering wheel because I'm swinging off it now, because I'm so mad that I'm not gonna play this map, because no one will care. Not even I will care. Like, that's just like some person will be in the comments, well, why don't you just play it and forget about FS17? Because FS17, mate, 17 will be coming out, and did I pass it? No, I didn't. I'll like, no one will care about this. I'll get like 1 view, and then there's like no point in making the video, because that's the whole point. Is to have fun making the video and get some views in it at the same time. Oop, we're gonna go through the passage. I was going to cut through the field, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm too pro. I would like another tree there to stop me from taking this thing, cutting corners, but anyway. Yeah, like if I got this game early in 17, I would go into it and I would throw trees everywhere, just like rip anyone with a wide load. Rip. May they rest in peace, or pieces, because that's what they're going to be in. Okay, I'm going to have to make a full journey about the no, I'm not actually. This is going to be quicker if I just, and this is our field as well, actually, field 80. 1 minute, let me get a something with a beacon just passed. And we can, oh my god, there's so much field. There is literally so much field. This could be like, you could make pretty damn big fields. Like, this is not a small field. I don't think this is a small field, not in my mind anyway. It's not massive. Whoa, my heart. That thing is loud. Okay, I'm gonna turn things down just a smidgen. And I think that's to fix you guys as well, as of Windows 10 update year 1 or whatever. By the way, if you have Windows 7 and are thinking of upgrading to Windows 10, don't. Just don't. Unless you have very specific reasons for upgrading to it, which you know you have to for whatever you're doing. If you want more than 120 gigs of RAM or something, don't. Just don't. It's not really worth it. I honestly don't know why I'm still running it, but I had Windows 8.1 or whatever. That isn't much better. Windows 7 is just the way to go, as of now anyway. As of October 2016. Okay, he's kind of not doing his job. Can't see. Okay, he actually has a very good throw forward, but a very bad throw distance in general. Like, I have to stay pretty damn close to him if I want him to put it into trailer. That's what I mean. Okay, you can do your jig and dance there. I'm gonna do loop-de-loops here, and we can get away from his noise from like a split second. Stay outside the noise bubble. Can I do that? That would actually be really nice. If I could just... No, I can't quite do it. You get used to it. Harbor's faster. What speed is he going at? He's going at 10. Actually, when you buy this, it's actually preset to... The cruise control is preset to 9. Handy feature, I guess. Should be I don't know why you would preset it to 9, because you can't go any faster than that anyway. Unless you were back in 13, you could just go whatever speed you wanted. But it mightn't work always. I don't know what to expect from 17. I don't know, I think it's too much, that they're taking on too much and they're not gonna polish it as well as it should or could be polished. Okay, please don't go into the river. He's not gonna enter the river, that's good. I'm going to do a circle again. Leave him... Like, I'm nowhere near you, mate. Seriously. Seriously. Like, very seriously. Go. Whoa. Well, this is going to take a long time. This is a bigger field than I thought it was. I might have to get a second trailer and get some course play going. Get someone in here to help me. No, who am I kidding? No one can help me at this stage. I'm gone beyond help. Ooh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Good, good, good. Like, a bigger head would be great and all, but he'd still be stopped for a long time whilst I'm emptying. Mind, don't get the drone caught in the telephone wires. Ooh dear, ooh dear, ooh dear, 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 dear. Can't go. No. Yeah, you see, like, the in-game horses won't throw forward at all much. They'll throw sideways or maybe a small bit like that, but they just won't go past their cab. Okay, so now this is going to be an interesting corner because it doesn't like doing more than 90. Actually, it doesn't like doing more than 27, but I'm gonna get. I'm not in your way, mate. Seriously, I'm not in your way at all. Oh, really? Oh, really? Where? Do you want me to go out of the field? I can go to the field. Like, jeez. Whoever made auto combine, good job, but not great job. It's a very good job, but not a very great job. Okay, I'm just gonna go in front of him because that will probably solve the problem. Oh my god, he's gonna take it that at some angle. And I pray that telephone pole is not, or it's an electrical pole, an ESP pole I would call it, but anyway, is non-collidable, I pray. Or actually, he'll probably go around with the crops because of the combine. I don't know, my head is just like confuzzles at the minute, completely, totally and utterly. I love how our tracks are just disappearing as we drive past, even though I've done way more distance than him. And because of doing circles and things. It's actually just so nice to see it just fading away in front of us. Okay, what's he gonna do here? I've forgotten, did he make it last time? He did not, of course. Okay, let him drive forward and then stay in front of him. Oh yeah, another cool thing I want to show you guys is is this mod. It's no good at all, but I like it at the same time. It literally is no good because it just doesn't work. It'll work in multiplayer if you have someone to drive for you. And this thing is the UES 250. How much horsepower? It doesn't say. Probably 250 horsepower. So it's a tractor basically. This is just basically a tractor because it's not a harvester. It has an engine and arms and a PTO, and you connect this onto it, and it becomes a harvester, forage harvester in fact. And then you attach this on the front of it, it can pick up whatever you want because there's 3 headers or whatever. So it can pick up rows of grass or crops, and this will pick up corn. So it looks really cool and everything. In fact, I would have got it. I would have used this, except for the fact it didn't work with auto combine, because it's not a combine or a forage harvester. It's a tractor basically. It worked quite well. There's no hitch in the back of it either, so you can't even pull the trailer behind it. So it's literally no good unless you're playing multiplayer, or else you're just gonna pull up the trailer a couple of meters and harvest a couple of meters and yeah, that would be fun. But it would work with coarse play as well, but coarse play doesn't work as well as auto combine for harvesting crops all the time. In fact, I don't think it rarely works better unless you're going up and down field. But you can't go up and down these fields. Which way is up, which way is down, because it's not a square or a rectangle, nor is it a nice isosceles. It's just like any shape underneath the sun at all. It's like someone dropped a can of paint and a blob fell out. That's what this field is shaped like. Okay, I never realized that it was going to be this slow to harvest stuff. Honestly, I thought it was like, I'm going to blow like 90% of this field out of here, you know, in one go, in one episode. No. You got to be dreaming, kid. You got to be dreaming. So we're gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna have to do something off screen, I think, and I don't want to do silage off screen because everyone loves silage. But I have to get the episodes out, and there has to be stuff happening, and stuff is not happening when I'm waiting for a field to be harvested. We don't actually have any money at the moment, and we can't get any more. We can sell some crop, I guess, but I think the best option for us now is to buy a field and harvest it and sell it, because we'll just instantly make our money back. And if we keep doing that, we'll have money, we'll get more money, and we can just buy all the fields and do whatever the hell we want then. And of course we have equipment size limits because size of fields and things. But like, you know, I just, like, if I bought field, well, that has a big field. It's 78 long size here. We would be in the flipping money. I can't afford it now, of course, but like, it just should be all day harvest. Well, that's the biggest field, isn't it? Field 2 ain't bad, and Field 3 ain't bad either. And Field 48 planted. Please hold whilst I waste time. It is growing. What's that? Sugar beet or barley? I can never tell. Why did it? But the flipping colour is so close together. I mean, I know the easy way. Where's the light blue? 5, 47, 37. 5, 47, 37. I can't tell anymore. Oh my god! Stupid thing. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this load, and that'll be it for this episode. I'm afraid, guys. I know we only got 2 trailers up, but I had so much to talk about, and there was so many bits and things to do, like pulling this down here, bring down that harvester took ages. And I mean ages. Okay, saving time. Unhire worker. What a camera angle though. I love it every time. That was literally faster. %. We got this. We got this. A truck would be good. I had a truck and it was great in 13, but it's kind of bad in 15. It was a German truck, a Zill I think was this, and it was nice. It had everything. It had a log trailer, it has a bale trailer, it has a low loader, it has a tipping trailer. It had everything. I got rid of it because it just didn't sound good at all. It just sounded terrible. It didn't work overly great. It was kind of like meh. Like the physics weren't super in it or something. I don't know. But if that was working perfectly, that would be amazing on this map. But no point talking about it because I don't have it. I think the truck might be the only option right now to get this stuff going and moving. I do notice now that this thing is actually not fertilized at all, and I don't want to fertilize it because then I'll just leave tram lines everywhere. Or what I'm going to refer to as tram lines everywhere, and that just won't solve any problems at all. Don't drive over crop, don't drive over crop. How full are we? 95, 96, 90, I jumped the gun a bit. 95. Is he gonna seriously gonna you need to pull forward like half a foot. That's the only problem with auto. The only problem. So I'll see what I'll do before next episode, but I'm going to go record on Nayswell Extended it next, so that I can see what's the story with that map. Is it even worth recording? And should I keep going with Podkerpacie instead on its own, or what? Because I can put out 2 videos a day. I can definitely do that. But I can't put out 4 videos a day. Or 3 videos. I can put out 2 videos a day for 10 days, no problem at all. But after that, I'll just be like workload, overdrive, killing myself. And I just realized our money is going down all the time whilst we're harvesting because we're paying the driver basically. And this tractor feels really dead with this trailer on. I never noticed it before. Is there options for this trailer? Can I put high sides in it? Allows I can't do it now, but okay, it's slightly popping through, but Giants fix it because this is actually by Giants, I think. I'm almost sure. Nope. It's all to that side, which is fairly realistic, I guess. No, it usually gets centralized. Fairly damn centralized, anyway. Like, even if I was to harvest all this stuff now with the equipment I have, we wouldn't get done. I don't know. You're gonna have to like grind the flipping hell out of it. Did I say I couldn't put up 4 videos a day for 10 days? Scratch that. I can do that. That's like what? 7 times 2, 14 hours a week. Plus than 15, 16 hours a week to put out 14 hours video. It does take that long. It does, just like in between cuts and things that you might have to move around or whatever. It takes that long. It takes that long. So I think I could do that. I think I could do that alright. Like I can put in 5 or 6 hours today, and I'll be working tomorrow, and might get an hour or 2 in at night, and training Sunday. And yeah, I don't know. I'll put out literally as many as I possibly can per day, and it's going to be even numbers between Nayswell and Podkerpacie as of now. Anyway, that's the plan. That is my plan, but plans can be changed, and they will be changed because I have no clue what's going to happen. Stream of FS17 live, of course, is going to happen hopefully, but my new PC has to come for that kind of, unless I'm going to do in like super low res, like 480, and even then it won't be good. It'll be like I'll be playing at 30 frames, you'll be seeing 30 frames, it just won't be good at all. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did like this video. Stay tuned for more Podkerpacie and Nasal Extended coming out this afternoon or later on or whatever. And should be great. Should be great. Should be great. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.